I say this with all humility, but over the course of my life, I have been in countless situations where it feels like the walls are absolutely closing in on you. And when I look back at those situations, the best way through them is to go through the fire, through the adversity, maintaining your grit, poise, agility, and grace. And when you come out on the other end of it, the breath of fresh air that you take is probably one of the most refreshing pieces of air you've ever had in your life. And when you start to dissect and analyze that situation, one thing you'll learn most importantly is that you can never take a temporary situation and make it permanent. And you'll have the confidence to go forward. You have the confidence to lead others. And you'll say to yourself, I'm actually very thankful that I went through that experience. One of the individuals that I glean insight from often in the market is Mr. Warren Buffett, just an outstanding guy who has a tremendous track record. And one of the ways that he often defines success is not so much looking at the IQ, which is very important, knowledge, education. I value education very highly. But he zeroes in more so on having the right temperament. And in this audiogram, you'll hear me mention dialed in and staying keen a lot. I really challenge you to really maintain a great adjustability factor, because as you move forward, you'll begin to see that being adaptable will open up a lot of cool doors for you and a lot of amazing opportunities that nothing else will. Over the course of my life, I have made several exits. One in particular, I was in my mid-20s, working in a managerial capacity, making the equivalent of what would be approximately six figures today. And I made a unconsciously competent decision to exit, meaning, I did not know the ABCs of exactly why I was exiting. I just knew I needed to exit. I received quite a bit of pushback from senior leadership and some of the executive management, to my surprise. And the word got back to me, John, what is he doing? Is he crazy? He'll never make that kind of money going anywhere else. And as Michael Jordan always says, it was like a log in the fire that pushed me to go forward. What I did not know on the other side of that exit were the vast amount of resources, connections, and opportunity that were more fruitful than what I could have ever imagined. And I get the argument, don't wait until the perfect time. And I wholeheartedly agree with that in a different context. But if you can master the art of knowing when to enter and when to exit, you can become wildly successful. And not only that, you can empower others to become wildly successful. I know we live in a very agile culture where the cycle times are much different. But staying dialed in and staying keen on when to enter and when to exit, meaning, one situation, the entry point could be year one, the exit point could be year 25. In another situation, the entry point could be month one, the exit point could be 90 days later. You just have to stay dialed in. And when you look back on some of those decisions and you say to yourself, wow, I really didn't see everything, but wow, I'm glad I made that decision. It has the most empowering effect that you'll be able to lead others and you'll be able to go forward and just continue to make more confident decisions based on those two elements. And you'll be so glad you did. Well, I hope that helped. Take care.